Okay, I'm ranking and overviewing artists, and today I'm covering Olivia Rodrigo. This video is going to come in two sections. We're going to have an overview, and I'm going to talk about Olivia Rodrigo and her music career and her songs and stuff about her albums, and we're going to cover all of that. Then we're going to have another section about my rankings, and I'm going to have my top 5 songs and my top 5 albums for her and reasons I like them and all that stuff. And I have a form to fill out throughout the video so it's easier to follow along. And that's all, so let's get into it. Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo is a new pop star, and she gained popularity in 2020 and 2021 when she wrote the song Driver License and she dropped the album Sour. And she's a solo artist and she writes her own songs. And she's one of the many music artists that started off on Disney Channel. She started in 2016. She had a show called Aardvark that she starred in. And she did that for a while because it ran for quite a little bit. And then she was also on High School Musical, the series, which I only watched like 2 episodes of. But I know she's in that one. And she also acted in that for a little bit. And she was also in like American Girl Dolls or something like that. So that's another thing she was in. So she did start off with like an acting career and she moved into music. And she gained popularity during the Driver License song, which sparked popularity because it involved drama between Sabrina Carpenter and Joshua Bassett, I think his last name is. I don't know, but there was like some drama between that and they all got popularity. And while I'm on that topic, Olivia Rodrigo's connected to a lot of music artists. Like, she had this issue with Paramore where like 2 of the songs, one of her songs sounds similar to a Paramore song, and that was a whole thing. And then her Sabrina Carpenter drama was a whole thing. And she's friends with Gracie Adams and Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift and many other of those like big time music artists. Chappelle Rowan too. And probably another one I can't remember. But she's, Conan Gray. But yeah, so she's like well known in the music industry. She has a lot of popular friends and she's well known to the population and like people who listen to her. And her first album was Sour and it dropped in 2021 and it gained a lot of popularity. And it was songs that everyone knew and everyone was listening to at the time. And then she dropped Guts and Guts Spilled in 2023, I think. She also did a song in Hunger Games, like the new Hunger Games, which I think is 2024 or 2025. I should have looked at the years for this stuff beforehand, but I didn't. So yeah, music-wise, she's associated with Aardvark first, 2016. And then the High School Musical, the series. Long title, but she was associated with that, and that also has songs. And then after that, she had Driver's License, which gained a lot of popularity, which led to the album that Driver License is in, Sour. And then after that, she dropped Vampire, which came out before the Guts album was released. And then the album Vampire's In was Guts, and that got released 2023. And then after that, Guts Spilled, which came with more songs like Love's Embarrassing and Obsessed and all those other songs that are also really popular. And then she had her Hunger Games song, which is also really popular. Like, I haven't even seen the movie and I know about it and I've heard it like a bunch. And then I think that pretty much covers everything. So the next section I'm going to be ranking songs and why I like them, and then I'm going to talk about the albums and why I like those as well. So yeah, that's all. Okay, so now for my rankings, I'm going to start with my songs and why I like them and why I chose them. Then I'm going to move on to albums, same thing. I'm going to list them, say why I like them and why I chose them. So my favorite song from her is Get Him Back, and I put that song in first place because it was very high on like my most listened to or top replayed songs. And the song's just a very high energy song, and it's a song that you can like sing along to very easily and just vibe with really easily, which makes it a really good song for me. And the song has her guitars in the background. Okay, and Get Him Back is in the Guts album, because I think I forgot to mention that. My second song would be Obsessed, which is in the Guts Spilled album. And that's my favorite because it's a very good karaoke song, if that makes sense. Like, once again, you can sing along to it, and it's high energy and all that stuff. And then, like, the way that the lyrics are sung, like the pace and the rhythm of this whole song, just makes me happy. Like, I just like the rhythm of the song and how she says the lyrics and when she says the lyrics, you know, like it all just flows very well, if that makes sense. And then my third place song is also from Guts Spilled, and it's Love Is Embarrassing. And for Love Is Embarrassing, the way that she sings the lyrics, she does like a thing with her voice that sounds unique and interesting, and it makes the song stand out a lot. And then my fourth favorite song would be Jealousy, Jealousy, because when she only had one album out, the Sour album, I listened to that album like a lot, and Jealousy, Jealousy was the song on there that I listened to the most. The start of the song is interesting, and the lyrics, I mostly like the concept of the song and like the lyrics behind it. I just like that a lot. And then it also has a different vibe from the rest of the album in a way. It sounds different. Even though the whole album sounds good, that Jealousy, Jealousy stands out because it has different instrumental effects to it. And she sings it differently in some parts. And it stands out to me, so it's in my top 5. And my 5th place would be Vampire, because it was the song that got pre-released before the Guts album actually dropped. And because it was pre-released, I listened to it like a lot before the Guts album actually dropped. And the song just sounds really nice to me, and I think this might be a little bit of a bias because of how much I listen to it. I just like it a lot because it's like ingrained in me to like it. But it has like a tone shift in the song, and I like when that happens in songs. And there's like a break between the song, and then like the tone of the song and everything switches in a way which I really like, and it makes the song really good for me. And like pace changes and it speeds up, and that just nice to me. It's just nice to me when songs do that. And then my first place for albums would be Guts Spilled, because it's the Guts album, which is my favorite album, but it has more songs added to it. And what's not to love about that? So my favorite song from Guts Spilled would be Obsessed. And even though Get Him Back's my number 1 song and it's from the Guts album, I'm gonna add Obsessed as my favorite song for that one because it's specifically in that album, and it's better to have that than have 2 of the same songs for my favorite for the Guts album, my favorite for the Guts Spilled album, if that makes sense. So I have Obsessed there because it's my 2nd place in the rankings. And it's only in Guts Spilled, it's not in Guts, like just Guts album. And then my 2nd place would be Guts, because like I said, it's my favorite album. Just without the extra songs, and the extra songs are really good, so it bumps it up. And for Guts, my favorite one would be Get Him Back, because it's my number 1 on that one. And then 3rd place would be the Sour album, which my favorite one would be Jealousy, Jealousy, because once again, it's in my top 5. Usually it's not always like that, she only has 3 main albums. And then after that, the album I would add the Bizarre album, because I used to watch that show like a lot on Disney Channel. And my favorite song from that one, the Comeback song, because the lyrics are funny and the idea is funny. The music video of it, I don't know if it's considered a music video, but the video of it is funny. And I just like that song. It's like vivid in my memories, like nostalgic to me in a way. So you guys should check that out because it's funny and relatable, the Comeback song. And then for 5th place, I'd have The Hunger Games, because it's between that or High School Musical, the series, which I couldn't really get into, so I'm keeping it off the rankings as much as possible. In The Hunger Games, she only sings in one song, which is Catch Me If You Can, and I've heard that song a lot, and it sounds really nice. I haven't seen the movie, but I love the song, and for that reason, it's going in my 5th place, and that's my favorite song from it. That's the only song I get shoved in there, because I'm not going to shove in like a Rachel Zegler song for an Olivia Rodrigo video. But if you guys do like Rachel Zegler's music, she has a cover for Gimme Gimme, which is really, really good, and you guys should listen to that. Like, I know she kind of sucks as a person, but her music, or her singing, she doesn't make music, I don't think, but her singing, really good. It's like amazing. But anyway, back to Olivia Rodrigo. So yeah, those would be my top 5 albums for her, even though technically only 3 of them are from her, like in her solo songwriting career. I'm pitting the 2 from movies and shows because they're albums technically, and they're really good, and they show her talent as a music artist. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all, so. Okay, so for the bonus, I kind of forgot to add about like the instruments. So she does a lot of piano songs, and she does a lot of guitar songs. So she has like her guitars, and she has her piano. And she also is an artist that has different shifts and tones with her songs. So she has like slower songs, and she has quicker paced, more upbeat songs. So like slower songs, she has like Enough For You and like Driver's License technically. And I'm gonna put them all to the side because I can't remember the titles, but I listen to them like all the time, so I don't know. I'm just bad with titles of her songs. But I'm gonna put them all to the side. I'm gonna have little playthroughs for them, like little snippets of them, and all that stuff. Okay, I forgot to do an outro, but thanks for watching the video, and I hope you liked it.